All right. We are off stream playing a little blueprint on the side. And the goal of this is going to be to do the day one run, along with the 1 hour run. We're trying to do them together. Now that I'm far enough in my main playthrough, as you can see, 102 hours into my main playthrough, I feel like I'm ready to do this without spoiling anything. We've already cleared Dare mode and Curse mode, so this is one of the things that's left. I don't expect to get this quickly, which is why I'm not doing this on stream. But I'm recording it, and what I'm going to do is just save any noteworthy or completed runs. Basically, to get room 46 on day one, we have to do three things. First, we have to move the minecart. That means we either have to draft the tomb, which that requires drafting the garage and going out the Westgate path, probably the easiest option, or we have to drain the fountain with the pump room. A little bit trickier, and then go out the front, move the minecart. So once we move the minecart, or concurrently, but that's step one. Step two is we need an antechamber lever. These are pretty easy. Secret garden, great hall, or greenhouse. Secret garden's probably our best bet because it's a good room. If we get the key, we can just get it. And on day one, we're not going to have a lot of keys or great items, so the other two are a little riskier. Lastly, we need to open the north lever, and this can either be done by drafting the foundation, which is sadly pretty rare on day one, but we can draft the foundation, get down there that way. We can, again with the pump room, drain the one level, so once we get the pump room, if we go down the other side, the minecart side, we can boat across, or we need to craft the power hammer. Those are our three ways of getting to the basement side. This is going to take a while, and I'm ready to just kind of go with the flow, learn what I do, and let's get started. New game, the quest mode. Let's see what we can do, and then I'll just cut any attempts that are either not fun or not winning and only save the winning attempt. I will try to track how many it took me though. Hold to skip, we don't need to watch that. All right, so day one, 50 steps. So there's a lot of things that, blueprint, lovely. There's a lot of things that don't, that are less good day one, right? Rooms like observatory, just worse on day one than other rooms, than it is in the main playthrough, because we don't have time to build anything up. That's not to say upgrades aren't possible, but mostly we're going to be playing without a lot of upgrades. But for example, I did draft office on my first day of my main playthrough and upgraded spare room to spare green room, which, had its perks. So let's start drafting. I know we're going to want to focus on the west side a little bit because the garage is likely very important. So maybe we start drafting this way. Okay. Yeah, I've heard the day one is always these three. So we'll go closet, because I know closet is one of our best ways to get items. Not great, but we'll see what we got. Pick den here. We're not like crazy low on steps. This isn't, curse mode, so I don't have to really stress. Take spare room just to go through. Okay, let's take Nook here. Get ourselves a key, because we're going to need resources. We're going to be low on resources in this. Storeroom is perfect. One thing that I've heard people talking about the day one run is that in day one, the odds, the house is stacked against you, right? You are not supposed to be able to get there on day one. You are not designed to have enough resources. We'll take Corridor and just try to get something that goes north here. Yeah, security will work. And that's actually, security is actually great for this run. Because we actually want keycards security level to be high. And the reason for that is that we are almost certainly going to draft a utility closet at some point today. And this is one of our best bets. Ooh, wine cellar, that's great. This is one of our best bets to dice. That was a lucky find. Make sure that we're able to get through security doors and get through all those keys, you know, that we're not going to be able to do. I think nursery's great here. Steps are going to be a problem, you know, potentially today. So having an early nursery is good. Okay, let's go up. Go pantry probably. It's going to be a little bit of a tricky play. So, like I said, observatory is worse than normal today. Draft bedroom. I seem to recall someone saying that bedroom always has a locked trunk on the first day. That's some of the RNG, which is good. Drawing room is wonderful here. And we can replenish the gem right away. I think it's 415. Yeah. Let's go ahead and go east. Try to figure out over here. Boudoir has a gem in it, but it kind of locks off this lower little section here. We can redraw once, but I think we'll just take hallway. Okay, here's utility closet. This is great because we can now turn off key cards. Courtyard's a little risky, but we'll take it. Yeah. I'm not ready to spend my one of two keys there. Especially since we're gonna have some locked doors. I'd love something that goes splits here. Okay, chapel's fine. Chapel's fine. Yeah, we're gonna have to draft some rooms like chapel. It really doesn't matter. I might be able to make this a garage. There's a reasonable chance for this to be a garage. Commissary is also not a terrible idea. Actually, it takes a gem, but we already have 9 coins, and we can get, we can get a shovel, which is going to be useful. Shame it's not a... There's one reroll there. Okay, here's garage. This is already off to a really good start, because now we've got keys. And we already have the garage door ready to go. We're going to be low on gems, but that's okay. We're always going to be a little low on gems, and you know, likelihood of us getting a parlor at some point is pretty high. We don't actually have to open that. We can just draft this. We're going to need to use dice to redraw. I believe 2 dice guarantees it, yeah. We do want to look for dig spots down here. So we do have a shovel. Coins is good. I don't think much else typically like naturally spawns down here other than dig spots and then the money. But dig spots are good. In my head I was just thinking, oh my god, I need to set an experiment, and I remembered, oh yeah, I don't have Blackbridge Protocol open. I can't set an experiment. I knew that. Okay, 5 coins. So we already have some stuff for the commissary when we go back through, which is great. I need to remember my order. I have it written down. Okay, so the original order is Rina, Joya, Danja, Bea, Mila, Lydia, Arinda. I don't think there's any purpose in doing the secondary order because the secondary order basically just gets you the new clue and, you know, all that. So I don't think there's a lot of purpose in doing that. Okay, minecart. Don't think there's any purpose in going down there right now. Because we can't grab the mechanarium or something, you know? Which, not that we would want the mechanarium, although it is a secondary antechamber lever. I'm curious. I think we might lose 1 step by taking this. We don't. There's an upgrade disc here. We'll take it because there's always the chance that we find a computer, and it could be a room we haven't done yet, and then it'll, you know, it'll give us a free upgraded room. Not a lot of reason not to take it. Cool. Well, we got a lot of keys. We don't have a lot of gems, which partly my fault. Although we might be able to buy some at the commissary. Security is a tiny bit down from the commissary, but not bad. Okay. Go ahead and unlock that, just in case. Just in case we need it to, like, walk through somehow if we end up, I don't know, doing something, getting a power hammer. I don't know. Okay, so commissary is here. I don't think the salt shaker is really worth it, but I do think it'll be worth getting a few gems. Maybe even, yeah, maybe even like all of them, or, you know, as many as we can buy. Okay. Security's right down here. Let's go ahead and do this, just in case. Steps are a little bit of a concern, but this could end up being a good, you know, it could be a room we haven't gotten yet. Storeroom. We actually haven't drafted storeroom yet. Maybe we have, I don't know. We'll go ahead and grab extra gems. Maybe we did already draft storeroom. I don't remember. I don't remember. We did, so it's not going to happen unless we get a chamber of mirrors or something. Which, even then, I probably wouldn't bother drafting. Okay, we go up through courtyard. We have enough keys to open that now. To open that chest, if we want. Bunk room. It's kind of, we're gonna have a dead end. This is a good place to put a dead end, to be honest, and we'll get steps out of it. Yep. Yeah. 20 steps out of that, actually. And some gems. That was a good call. Turnip. Okay, we're actually really good on steps. Really good on steps. We almost want to run back. I think we can buy a key from the commissary for only 1, for 10, which is what we have. This might be a bad idea, but given how many steps we just got. Oop. Probably fine, probably fine. Okay, so we gotta go through chapel. Nothing here. Let's try to draft off to the east wing. Okay, boudoir goes up, kitchen goes up. I actually kind of want stuff that goes down. So I think we'll take office. It will be able to refund one of the gems. Upgrade disc. So again, we might get another upgrade. Courtyard we already drafted. I think +2 gems. Courtyard occasionally you actually can get again, I think, if you like secret passage to a space in the middle and then force green room and then like reroll or something, you know what I mean? Or like if you already have a cloister and a courtyard or something. It's probably not worth it, but it might be keys. Gems. Okay, we're flush with gems suddenly. Ooh, but we are gonna need keys. Take the dining room and just hope this isn't locked. It's not. Get like an east wing hall or something. Okay, we can get a kitchen, which is not the worst, because we are trying to sort of fill in this corner. So let me just see what the salmon banana club salmon. Okay. Oh, veranda. This could be really good. Okay. I was gonna say, it might give us a sledgehammer. It ended up not giving us a sledgehammer, but a... okay, we got a key. Good. Metal detectors are really good, because those sometimes give you keys. I think we take workshop here. Servants' quarters would be 4 keys, but workshop would be a good item with the chance of, well, maybe getting the power hammer. No, we'll do servants' quarters. I think the keys are probably more worth it. Yeah, 5 keys or whatever. Yeah, and the steps, so I really don't want to run out of keys. So it does mean we have kind of an annoying hole in the middle of the the house, but that's okay. Alright, gotta go through chapel, but we've got keys now. Oh, I can spread gold. I should have... I guess it doesn't really matter. Probably not gonna come back through this way, so... Okay. I really wish I had a set of dice at this point, but we ended up using most of the dice getting the tomb. Come on, anything that goes north. Nope, that's the end. Locksmith would be good if it weren't for the fact that we have no... Let's see what the special key would have been. Prison key. Normally I would have been really happy with this as a day one. Like, this is a really good day one in a normal playthrough. 2 upgrades, you know, Westgate Path, Tomb, right off the bat. But it's not going to work. Dead end. So I'm going to head out and try again. Prosaic Inn of the Dead. Let me notate how many days we're on, how many attempts we're on. Okay. Save and quit. That was a really, like, honestly, that felt like a really good run. Until it wasn't, obviously, but, like, that felt like a very good run. Okay, new game. Attempt 2. The quest mode. We did, like, learn a lot there, I feel like. I feel like I, you know, felt getting the hang of it. Day 1. We're in a time loop. Okay. Let's draft from here. Oh, I must have the blueprints, yes, of course. Get ourselves a closet. Metal detector and a key. Okay, not a terrible start. I know some people are like, if you don't get dice right off the bat, just re-roll. I'm not that much of a stickler. But... okay, now this is always going to be the same puzzle every time, right? This box is empty. The blue box is true. I'm in the parlor, yes. The blue box is true. So this must be false, which means they must be in here. So in theory, this should be the same puzzle every time we play. Take spare room, and then we'll go across the other side. Take the den. Get ourselves an early gem here. Why don't we do storeroom here? Nook seems fine. I'll make sure we're flush with keys. Nothing else. Westwing Hall gives us more drafting options, and it only can show up on this wall, so I think we just take it. I think we take bedroom here. Okay, no bonus item. We can open this up. Dice and coins. Okay, that's a good start. Okay, let's take the nursery. Yes, it's a dead end, but coins are not great. I would have preferred my gem back. But it's basically free, and it'll make sure we have enough steps later. So. Okay, spare room. Ideally something with doors here. Okay, we do security here. Okay. No items there. And again, we're going to main menu. We're going to key card system. Set security level to high. Offline mode to unlocked. All right, let's go east. Try to draft down this corner. Honestly, darkroom is not atrocious here. Okay. We do only have one. We do have a keycard door on one side, but that's okay. Ooh. Okay, we've got to do. We can do a one reroll. Gotta do archives. That sucks. Oh, this runs right away, not turning out as well as the other one. 2 gems is more than I want to spend right now. Let's go draft this room below the dark room. Okay. 1 gem is fairly safe because it means it's likely not going to be furnace. It's a patio. Pay for itself in the gems. No bonus item, and we... Oh no, there's a key. That's good. We don't have a shovel, so that's unfortunate. Okay. It's a shame that we had to archives ourselves, but take the pantry. Locked. Yeah, the last run was such a better run. Right off the bat, like you can just tell. The bar goes up. Isn't the end of the world because I can get the gem. But sometimes there's extra items in here. Not today. But we can get the gem. So it's sort of it is a free gem room. Chapels, reasonable. Rumpus rooms, okay. We'll go chapel. Try going this way. Locked. Okay, we'll put the gym there and then we'll just... I don't see any item. Then we'll go up this way. Okay, well we have money. Greenhouse, honestly, it's not a great room, but it often has good items. It has a shovel. So, that's good. Key, that's good. And if we happen to stumble upon a lever, we now have a lever. Okay, We now have an yeah, we now have a lever spot. Okay. We have to go through the hallway. Which is fine. Can't with the cloister. Oof, I had to use my 1 die. Two could be office, ballroom. We'll do workshop. Ah, that's the end of it. There's a broken lever. But that's a keycard door. We don't have a way through that. Alright. You have to call it. First run was way better. Maybe drafting security and putting it to high is not a good choice right off the bat. Maybe not. Yes. Maybe it's not a good choice right off the bat. I don't know. Day 1, the 3rd. Okay. Dice, 1 die, and a sleeping mask. Not great, but not atrocious. Yeah, I do want a door on either side of this, you know. So, take the pantry. Den seems reasonable here. I will say pantry is one of those rooms that surprised me that it never got an upgrade. I don't know what the upgrade like would be, but it's just one of those ones that struck me. Take Nook for the key. Could have an upgrade, you know? Okay, we'll take utility closet. That's huge. Utility closet is great. Keycard off, gymnasium off, garage on. That's big. Can draft a little higher on this side. Courtyard takes my only gem, but it often has good items. It does have a metal detector today. So that'll be good for keys and stuff later. Parlor will give me gems. Oh, this is different. A different puzzle. There's multiple day 1 puzzles. That's the black box. That's false. The box. This box is blue. Is false. The box that claims to be. So those are both false. The box that claims to be black has the gems. Yeah. So they're in here. I always keep thinking I'm going to get 3 gems out of this, and I know I only get 2. On day 1. Okay, let's. Guess we can draft up here. Okay, nursery's decent here. We'll grab nursery. Oh my god, and we get the dice. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's actually really good. So we have our early nursery. We got dice. Draft here. We'll make that a spare room, and then we'll go back and draft the other side a little bit. Billiard room will get me keys, and there's always the chance of secret garden key here, which would be huge. 12. 6. 11. 20. What is that? 6 times 3 is 18. Silver key. Not amazing, but hey, something. Silver key can be reasonable for kind of forcing Great Hall if we decide we need it. Okay, let's go here. I don't like using my 1 gem here, but crafting a kitchen is good and getting something there. Put storeroom. Get our gem back, get a key. Well, we have this if we need the steps later. Hallway. We could do dark room. We do have the utility closet not that far away. I think we'll do that. It's, you know, it's some steps, but we have the nursery already. We have a sleeping mask. You know, there's options for getting steps up, and we have a kitchen. And getting the dark room out of the way, getting a fork there is pretty good, and we can always grab something at the kitchen, you know, right now if we really feel like we need it. And sometimes darkroom has a good, you know, a good item in it or something. It's 8. Oh, we'll wait. Often it's just a gem, but sometimes it's a lever. Okay. So that, you know, that could be... Oh, we'll take the walk-in closet. That often, yeah, usually refunds itself the gems. Running shoes, okay. Refunded itself the gem. I'm not going to take the other thing. The compass. Boiler room. The only thing boiler room can really do is if I get it with pump room, which I don't have pool yet, so I think we'll take commissary instead. Key. Okay, what do we have? Shovel is good. Gem is good. We might come back for more gems later. I guess we'll take chapel. I wish that were oriented a different way. We'll take it. You know, it's free, and we can, you know, be choosy about what we get on the other side. Okay, here's garage. So we will take this. Because, hey, that's keys. Sometimes there's a dig spot, there is not. But we can... Westgate path. We're going to be a little low on steps, but not horrendous. And if I want to, I can always come back up through the... front, and I think that's a little faster to get to the kitchen. But we'll see. Okay, here's garage. So we will take this. Because, hey, that's keys. Sometimes there's a dig spot, there is not. But we can, Westgate path. We're going to be a little low on steps, but not horrendous. And if I want to, I can always come back up through the front, and I think that's a little faster to get to the kitchen. I don't know, that's a little iffy. It's a little iffy. Okay. We draw. We draw. Okay, take Tomb. Good news is we do have a shovel, so again, it's worth digging down here. If we find dig spots, there's one. Come on, turnips or keys, not old tin cans. Coin, one singular coin. We will get some coins out of the one spot, so it is possible that it'll be worth like going and grabbing the club sandwich from the kitchen with that. I think we found out that it does not take anything to grab the upgrade disc while we're here. So we might as well. In case we get a room we can upgrade right away. Sneakers coming in clutch. Let's go through this way. By like the chef salad, not the chef salad, the other one. The club sandwich. What is? How many green rooms do we have? We only have one, so chef salad not particularly worth it yet. Good to know that we have it though. Okay, spare room is our only option though. So we do need to draft some goodness from there. This will take us back through courtyard. So we can dig. Nothing of interest, of course. Key. Would love some gems. Gems are my main concern. We can put a silver key here. Ooh. Weight room is a little rough. We'll take dining. Patio spreads gems in each green room. Can also take the guest bedroom and just do a dead end here. Get the extra steps. Oh, garage, car keys. Okay. It's not worth going back to the garage to open that up, but good to know. Redraw, I don't want to have to draw archives there. Security is fine. We're out of gems. But, oh my god, there's a gem randomly in security. Love that for me. Storeroom we've already gotten today. We'll go ahead though and upgrade it to this one. And we do have the utility closet, so now we do want to set key card system to high and offline mode to unlocked. Okay, now if we get security doors, they will be unlocked. Gymnasium's okay. It's not great here, but it is okay here. Okay, boiler room, lavatory, corridor. A corridor there? Guess we'll put boudoir there. East Wing Hall. We might get a greenhouse here. We are. So, that's a reasonable use of our lever. That's a watering can. So I think it's worth just putting this on. Alright, that is 2 out of 3 steps done. Oh, I should have grabbed I'm gonna get a gem here, but I should have grabbed a gem from the greenhouse. There's a foundation. And that's a reasonable spot for a foundation. So we need to get to the other side of the foundation and just right up to the antechamber, and that's it. So hopefully we get some good. Bedroom here is good. Costs nothing. Gives us some steps. We can open this. Gems. Let's go. Patio. It'll pay for itself in the gem. Dinner is served. Turnip. Okay, and then we've got to have something that has a door there. I think we just draft it and see. Office will do it. Office will do it. Now we gotta get 2 things that go straight up from the other side of the foundation. Let's go ahead and put this upgrade disc in, just in case. Cloister. Unlikely we're going to draft Cloister today. We might, but... Rinna, Joya, or Mila. We'll do Rinna. Just, you know. I guess we'll spread gold while we're here. We're probably not going to come back in here. Okay. We've got dinner, so that's good. Now, we've got a draft from here. If we can get to the... You know, Archives is not atrocious here. It gets us 2 doors. I don't hate Archives there. We know this isn't going to be Furnace. It's Lavatory. That takes a Lavatory out of the drafting pool. Gotta hope this goes through. It does. It's the workshop. I think we have it. That was so fucking lucky. I think we've got it then. Because the foundation's right here. And that should be less than an hour too. If we move quickly and don't dawdle. As long as I remember how to do this puzzle here. Special keys, basement key. Okay. Starts here. Yeah, it should be less than an hour. Either way, I think we'll get the day 1 here. We just did this earlier today in the curse mode playthrough, so like this feels pretty quick. This is wild if we got it in 3 days. Loading. Okay, minecart is already moved. Okay, we need to get... I think we just go over here first. Maybe not, maybe we have to like... Yeah, we have to go somewhere, rotate it a couple times first. So, we rotate this... that goes... Don't think we need to do that, because that's to get the other thing. We rotate this so that this goes here. So this can lift up. Then we rotate this twice so that this takes us over here. Go through here, open that. And we rotate this. So that goes there. And we're there. Holy crap. I was expecting this to be, you know, dozens of attempts at least. You know, days and days of me playing this off stream. But yeah, we're still under an hour for the entire recording for all 3 days. So this should easily do it. Just for funsies. I don't think we're gonna go through a room with a computer terminal, but we might. Yeah, I mean, because it would take us going through the back to the office, and I think just to err on the side of caution, we just go. All right. Room 46 in one day.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue.
Except in curse mode.
He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
I love these cutscenes. Alright, we have to go into day 4 and claim our trophies. If we don't claim them, they don't count. Your new home. That was good. It looked dicey there for a minute. And that was a really lucky pull off of archives to get the workshop going through. Save and continue. Let's see them. Look at that. I see 3 trophies. The day 1 trophy. Reach room 46 in 1 day. The incredible feat of reaching room 46 in a single day. And the trophy of speed. For reaching room 46 in under an hour. Amazing. That means the only trophy I have left to do is the drafting sweepstakes. We're in the drafting strategy sweepstakes. Okay. Call it. Day 2, but actually day 4. Save and quit. Oh my god, that was great. I am so thrilled that it happened that quickly. A little sad, honestly, because I was like, I wanted to keep playing a little bit, but and obviously I can continue, doing new save files, new challenge runs if I want to. But there they are. There they are, my four save files. Let me reset this to this one. All right. Thank you all for watching this. That was a lot of fun. I'm really excited to post that on YouTube. And yeah, thank you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.